All the dog hairs. All the dog hairs on the microphone. I don't know if you can literally see them falling off the mic, but this is disgusting. Hello everybody, my name is Alex Schiller and welcome back to the channel. Today, as a filmmaker, I am making a video I never thought I was going to have to make, and it has to do with these prime lenses. Gotta wait for the dogs to start barking. Dogs. So as a filmmaker, prime lenses are go-to. They are wide aperture, fixed focal length lenses that allow you to decide exactly what your shot is supposed to look like, create that exact vision in your mind for what a shot can be. And that sounds, on the very ground floor, like a fantastic thing to have to worry about. Being able to precisely dial in your shot is phenomenal. And honestly, it's really, really, really nice as a filmmaker, as a YouTuber, as a photographer to be able to dial in shots super keen like this with these lenses. The problem is that photography and YouTube videos that I want to shoot and ideas that I have are super versatile, are super fast-paced, are super quick and easy and minimal like effort, but also
trying to get the perfect shot in as little time as possible and get it or don't get it.
Period. And these take time. These take precision, these take knowledge, these take accuracy, and yeah, these look like basic little prime photography lenses. I mean, this is the 35 EFS macro, this is the 24 STM, this is the nifty 50. This is like the 50 millimeter that everybody has, like hands down. I could shake it.
You fucking don't know.
It's a little bit more shaky noise than I'd like it to, but she's a little reliable 50. That's all I gotta say. And at the end of the day, I don't have time to be making all of those intimate decisions when I'm making like photography appointments with clients, when I'm doing all sorts of different things. The 50 is a pretty natural portrait lens that I could just have locked in on this camera for however long I need to shoot portraits, and I could do that easily with the 50, but the 35 and the 24 don't really fit a profile for photography that I would be okay with spending time and effort and the client's time and effort and money on dialing something in. That's why I'm switching mostly to zooms. Now, a lot of you who are filmmaker types just like myself are gonna say, why are you switching to zooms? Zooms are stereotypically like not good for filmmaking. They're not as sharp, they're not as precise, they're not as accurate. And I would disagree. I've watched plenty of YouTube videos and I've talked to manufacturers and I've talked to B&H Photo, I've talked to Amazon, and lens manufacturers are getting so much better at dialing in sharpness on zoom range lenses, especially in the 24 to 70, the 70 to 200, the 16 to 24, or the 24 to... just all sorts of different lens ranges are getting super sharp, super detailed, super focused. You have to buy the right glass, and there are not a lot of super duper sharp options out there if you're not buying specifically from your manufacturer. Sigma, maybe Tamron for a couple of types of lenses. The point is you have to be precise, you have to make the right decisions when purchasing the lens, but the lenses give you the versatility to gun on the fly, to shoot on the fly, to be able to take the perfect shot in the perfect moment without thinking about having to change the lens. And as a YouTuber and as a primary photographer now, because I'm doing a lot of photography client work, that is the bread and butter of what I'm doing. That is the bread and butter that's gonna put bread and butter on my table. You know, that's what I'm making the most money on right now. I'm not making films. I'm not dialing in shots. I'm not writing out shot lists. I'm not creating storyboards. I don't have time for that. I don't have as much time working a full-time job and internship and doing client work on the side. Like, I don't have time to be writing films. And that's okay. As a filmmaker, I've made that okay because I've made this, my YouTube passion, a reality. I've been making more videos. I've made a beautiful set in my room. I've been able to make little videos that you guys have found interesting in my tutorials and in my C100 why I'm selling it video and stuff like that. And I enjoy every minute of it. And I don't need prime lenses to dial in certain focus. I can easily, quickly zoom in and be like, wow, I'm Casey Neistat. Yeah. But also have a wide angle shot and not have to think about the things that I'm creating. And that is really what it boils down to. You save yourself, your client, and YouTube's time by being able to be versatile in these moments, being able to be versatile and fast-paced and able to move freely about your creative cabin without thinking about much. And that's the purpose of me ditching my prime lenses, specifically the 35 and the 24. The lens that I just bought, so beautiful. She's so pretty. I can't wait to show you guys this lens. She's so pretty. These are completely destroyed by this lens that I just bought, and their purposes are thrown out the window because the focal ranges are between the zoom's focal range. And you can probably guess, I've already mentioned the lens one time in this video, but you can probably guess what lens I'm getting. I will, however, be holding on to the nifty 50, because it's a fantastic portrait lens, and there's nothing that's going to beat a prime lens for portraits. But I don't need a 35, I don't need a 24. The 50 is going to be perfect for that. So I'm just going to take 2 step backs if I want a little bit of wider angle and get that 35 feel on this 50mm lens and call it a day. The versatility of primes in the moment, in client work, in YouTube videos, in my creative process, is starting to dwindle. And I need to have versatility, I needed to have fast pace to be able to reach my creative vision and to be able to not waste my clients' time. And so that's why I'm switching to zooms. I don't dislike primes. The 35 and the 24 are definitely still going to be on the shelf, definitely still going to be able to be an option if I decide to have them. But I'm not making films, and so they're going to sit on the shelf. I think this boils down at the end of the day to making the decision on what kind of lenses are going to serve your purpose. You know, is it going to be a prime lens? Is it going to be a zoom lens? Is it going to be a myriad of both? I mean, most photographers carry a 50 and a 35 and then 2 zoom lenses in their kit at all times to make sure that they get every possible shot that they want. And honestly, I probably have the space in my bag, God bless this lens's heart, to carry this 35mm around and actually be able to do that. But we'll see. It depends on how I evolve as a photographer, as a filmmaker, as a YouTube content creator, as a professional working for clients. And so in my current workflow right now, primes just don't fit the bill. So you have to think about that kind of thing when you're moving to create content for yourself. Because if you don't think about that, somebody else is going to outpace you because you're not thinking about the most creative things that you can do with as little as possible. I mean, I'm making this video right now on an 18-55 kit lens. Did you know that? I don't know. Maybe you did. Maybe you're smart. I doubt it, though. Like this video if you liked it. Dislike this video. I know you're going to dislike it because I talk shit on primes. I get it. You can give me that crap, that flack. I'm ready for it. I'm a filmmaker. I'll embrace it. Subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. Hit that bell icon so you get notified of videos like the unboxing and the review of that lens. That is coming in the future. And I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.